Vanguard newspaper. Some headlines here. End bad governance. Lawyers, CSOs kick as hundreds of protesters rot in detention. Constitutional amendment. Atiku proposes rotational presidency, 5 years single tenure. Others. Banks deposits rise 16.5% amidst gloomy economy. That's also on the Vanguard newspaper. Naira appreciates to 1,700 naira to a dollar in the parallel market. Independence, high diesel, petrol, electricity cost, depleting household income, roads vivor. All of these are headlines you would find on the Vanguard newspaper. Federal government grants tax exemptions for oil and gas sector. Now, if we go over to the Punch, we'll take a few on the Punch newspaper. This one says, here on the Punch, local government autonomy, governors in fresh move to delay implementation. Governors in fresh move to delay implementation. That is on. That's on the Punch newspaper. Federal government stops VAT on diesel and cooking gas. PDP crisis on Oyinlola peace panel begins sitting on Monday. National Assembly shames itself over Bobrisky. Naira notes Emefiele released, not what Buhari approved. Witness. You could get on the Punch and find all the details. I'll take one more. NNPC portal shut down, delays petrol supply. Marketers. NNPC portal shut down, delays petrol supply. Marketers. That's also on the Punch newspaper. We are live on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. If you haven't joined us, you can do that now. So get on Facebook at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH and join the conversation. All right. On WhatsApp, it is 0809-030-6416. Now, what you can do for us, of course, is don't forget to share. Very important that you click on the share button on the live stream. Make your comments very short as possible. The Yobu Kelvin says, the PDP lawyer to FCT minister clamored that the governor conduct local government election, perceiving his bid to using city chairman to run councils. This trickled to federal government to place the ultimatum that all governors who fail to conduct government elections on or before the 1st October risk. This is too long, Yobu Kelvin. I just said make it short. I can't. So I have to move on to another message. Christian Williams, so sad that at this critical time when Nigerians are facing serious hardship, Mr. President is busy traveling from one country to another. Obi Manobu says, as various people decide who should represent them at chairmanship and councillorship level, I beg government and youth to maintain peace and order. Tinubu off to UK for 2 weeks annual and qualification for the October. Where is that? Okay, Governor February has shown his readiness and clarification for October 5 election, so no one will disenfranchise Rivers people. Raymond Eze Aliko, that's from you. King Boy says, good morning. The Rivers State government declares 2-day public holiday to enable the elections hold, but loyalists of the FCT minister don't want it to happen. And Anobi Yekachi says, Rivers State becoming the state of impunity. I think we should tell this to strangers. Past administration was an epitome of tyranny. Stephen Igbiki says, good morning. The action of the governor shows he is in charge and I love him more. They are scared the election will and must hold. All Rivers indigenous and non-indigenous will vote. Alari Spieth says, good morning. I want to advise ANEC to, with immediate effect, stop disturbing RISIEC for them to have a smooth, free and fair local government election. Skifu period says NNPC portal shut down supply, delays supply, marketers. NNPC is gaining from the hardship of Nigerians. That's all I can say. Skifu period from a chair. Sam J. Isaac says, Andrew, my voter's card is ready and hungry to vote for my preferred candidates. All right, Javier. The election is for October 5. All right, so between today and tomorrow, begin traveling to your various local government headquarters and let for where you vote. Thank God Ability says, Tinubu off to UK for 2 weeks annual leave when his children are crying for food to eat. This is unfortunate. Victor says, okay, just good morning. All right, so on Facebook, Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Keep the messages coming in. I'll take as much as I can. Remember to keep it short. Like the page, click on the share button, and keep your comments. Again, I repeat, try to keep your comments concise. All right, so I can take as much as possible. Blessed Ola says the governor declared 2 days as public holiday. This is a welcome development. Onwala God's Power says no going back on local government elections on Saturday, October. Ogu Ojone Justice says it's laughable that somebody is ignorantly asking INEC to fix local government election date in Rivers State. Tamina Tekena is saying, but this announcement should have come before 2 p.m. yesterday, so all public schools would have announced to their students not to come to school. Many public schools will go to school today, and then, well, Tekena, it shouldn't be the first time we go to school, and then when we get to school during assemblies, when they tell us, oh, it's public holiday, go back home, and everybody goes back home. So. It happens. Gifting Stream says, I am fully ready for the election. Rivers State must move forward. Thank God Ability Atwego says, Ogini they happened for Rivers State. I don't know what thing they happened, my brother. I am fully ready for the election. Rivers State must move forward. Gifting Serene. All right, so keep it coming in on Facebook. We'll take as much as we can. I'll take one more and then go to the phone lines. Mark Pepple Walter says, greetings, congratulations to Rivers people for having a courageous governor. Indeed, we owe him a sustained support in no ramification. Alex Awuru Oyavu says, what is INEC denying? They should be ashamed of themselves. Is the FOI Act not at work again? Is INEC voter register not a public document anymore? Those INEC staff should hide their faces in shame. The Prince, no one can stop this local government poll. We should go and sleep with... the FCT minister should go and sleep. One young will consider says, I will advise the INEC chairman in Rivers State to take his hands off Rivers State politics. If RISIAC have not received the voters registered, the National Assembly should respond. Let's see who is lying. Kudos to the governor for standing tall. Kingsley says, Mr. President went for 2 weeks leave. It's a welcome development. That's Kingsley Wow Bilo. Okay. Okay, let's get to the phone lines, all right, and see what we have. 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0003. JJ, we start with you. Good morning. JJ's in Rumik.
Good morning.
Yep, go on.
Yes. Andrew, our governor, has declared 2 days public holiday. That's the way to go. People need to travel to Oyorokoto, to Akinma, everywhere to make sure they are part of the elections on Saturday. Andrew, I tell you, I don't dust my voter's card like 2 weeks ago to make sure I don't miss any action. Show popularity by contesting the LGA election. Andrew, which other advice do you want? You said you're popular, the owner of the structure. You're even the owner of River State. All they want to do now is to make sure they change the whole thing to your name. You are the owner. Come now. People are ready for election. Join and see what we can do. And I think I just laughed because it was a comic relief when I heard Tony Okocha saying that the governor does not obey court order. The last time I checked, there was a court judgment that Tony Okocha and his group shouldn't parade themselves as APC people or caretaker. Andrew, you are aware of that court judgment now. Are they obeying it? I don't get this whole thing. You are the one committing impunity. You are the one pointing your hands to another person that is committing impunity. I think they should check themselves.
All right, JJ, thank you. We already exhausted the time, unfortunately.
How many voters registered?
Abinoye is on the line from Aboa. Abinoye, good morning. Okay, let's go to Ichie. Robin, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Robin.
Yes. For me, I think it's shameful, the response of INEC as regards the voters register. I have not met retired justice anybody, but when he spoke on radio earlier on last week, he was emphatic and he spoke like a father. And he displayed the voters register. We were told it's a public domain. Then the INEC did not talk, just for them to come out yesterday to pour dirty weight of shame on themselves because of peanuts. But however, I love the response of RISEC. They are ready to adduce their evidence to the highest court in the land. But those who choose to lie, they should continue to live in lies. And those who want to tell the truth should show the path. River State does not belong to an individual. It belongs to all of us. Good morning. Good morning.
All right. Uche Kenny, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning, sir.
Good morning.
The position of INEC this morning is my concern that they have not officially released the voters register to RISEC. I believe Professor Enebeli should manage it like that. Election is already null and void if conducted. Then Governor Sim said it will be a total disobedience to him if he don't obey Supreme Court judgment by not conducting the local government October 50 poll. I want to ask the governor, was the same Supreme Court judgment not clearly a pointer that citizens are strange to the Constitution? Does the same Supreme Court not made it clear that citizens are illegal? Why then did you refuse to obey that very position of the judgment? Governor said, out of 22 political parties, 18 is participating on October 50 poll. Another question to the governor is your own party participating? Please, sir, which of the parties did you belong to? Waiting for an answer. Finally, John Otamini said, if elected, he will attract development. Andrew, our people say, if morning sun, no dry cloth for you, even you own the West Side. 3 months of being tested as one of the illegal citizens. What did you do? You spoiled the road with stone. I take a bow.
All right, Uche Ken, thank you. If we think about it, though, because some of the things Uche Ken said, if we think about it, I think in the governor's address, he talked about, prior to that time, there was an agreement between governors and the federal government to have the CTCs for the 3 months period that was given for them to conduct elections. So technically, if those CTCs were there, it would mean that, well, that allowance was given because they needed to conduct an elections, that they can't leave the vacuum. What do I know? I'm just saying. But that was something that the governor mentioned during that broadcast yesterday evening when we got the announcement for the public holidays. And then again, if his party is not participating, that does not have anything to do with why the election should not hold. His party is not participating is because his party is not participating. So it does not. He's a governor of Rivers State, not a governor of PDP. So he mustn't say, "Oh, we'll not conduct the elections till PDP participates." That would also not really mean anything to anyone. Any party that wants to participate, it's their right to decide whether or not they want to, and then they come forward and participate. But, Saturday is not far away. We'll wait and see how things play out. Samuel in Rumo Kalagbo, good morning. Okay, let's go to Ozwoba. Hart is on the line. Hello, Hart. Good morning. Hello, Hart. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes.
Okay, October 5th election. And this votes that we have and INEC. The truth is, the problem is you know who to be now. Because I think this is propaganda. INEC has said that it is.
Hart, we might have to move on from you because I think at your end the service isn't very good. So you might have to try reconnecting. Let's go to Bori. Letambari, good morning.
Good morning, Ichi.
All right, Letambari, quickly.
Thank you. INEC deny giving voters register to RISEC in River State. I think this has vindicated my argument here. Several times I've asked several questions when your guests appear on this station. And I keep asking this. And I said, okay, for this reason you're saying the voters registration has been given to RISEC. why is it that INEC has not come up officially to make a pronouncement that they have given this register? And now, thank God, INEC officially gave their position on this. And I think the governor, too, should also reason the litigation part of this whole thing. If after conducting this election, a local government election, and it becomes a nullity, will all the money and effort put on this, where will it go? So I want to ask the governor to consider some of these things, because I don't think the thing lie on the solid rock.
Let's go to Akanto. Thank you very much, Leighton Barry. Akanto is in Bori. Good morning.
My friend Andrew, good morning. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Happy public holiday to you.
Yeah.
And regards people. Yeah, the Excellency has said that we are going towards an election. Andrew, let me tell you, I told you before. Okay, let me sincerely thank my very people who wished me birthday yesterday. Wazobia FM and Cool FM. Thank you very much, Nigeria Info and all the presenters. Yes, the Excellency has said that we are going for the election tomorrow. And Andrew, the interest of one man cannot destroy Rivers State. And I say, as the chairman of APP War 1 in Kana local government area, we have done campaign yesterday, door to door, window to window, street to street campaign to come back for support and for voters to vote for our party comes October 5th. If the APC find it worried that they won't participate the faction that loyal to Tony Kocha, so be it. But I believe I have seen postcards around the Closer County of Bori from the APP led by Mecca Brigade that participating in the election on 5th October. For all of us in Rivers State, as the governor has given us assurance that lives, properties of people will be protected comes October 5th. Every person abducted, including I, abducted my voter's card to vote for candidates of my choice. So Rivers people should defeat fear. An individual, what I never say yesterday, research they have received voters register and they have the correspondence before them. And one man is coming yesterday, be threatened by an individual.
All right, Akanto, let's go to mile 3. Good news is on the line. Thank you very much. Good news, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother, man.
You're welcome.
Thank you. The INEC, I watched the man saying he didn't hand over materials to RISEC. And we agreed that RISEC has applied for a long time. And the court order just came out and 2 court orders. And he decided to implement, and according to him, the one of the Federal High Court, knowing that what we are dealing with is a state matter. And Justice Nebele has said that they've gotten it long before now. I think there is some things we need to be cleared on there. Having said so, it is imperative that those people who does not want the progress of River State should wait for us on October 5th, because River people have agreed. My own PVC is ready. We must support this governor, Siminala Ifubara, to ensure that the good things he has in mind for River is being done. Just imagine this. His party PDP is not contesting. But yet, he wants that election to hold. So that, not that this time around that the governors are cornering the allocation of river of the LGAs, because it is going directly to the LGAs. But he still wants the LGAs to be involved in charge in River State too. What else do we want from this governor, from a good governor? I think it's high time everyone comes out and those people fighting him.
Let's go to Temple in a chair quickly. Temple, good morning.
Good morning, the very distinguished Ifeami Andrew.
All right.
Mr. President depart for his annual leave, and he told us that he's going to use opportunity to have a reflect. And I want you to tell him this morning, sir, Mr. President, as you are reflecting, reflect on those your bad policies and programs that have brought us into this quagmire. And lastly, also reflect on these countless fake promises of the refinery, working, which it has not worked. And I said, the very distinguished Ifeami Andrew, my governor declared 2 days public holiday to enable Rivers people and the Chief people to go back to our wards and communities to cast our vote. I think for me, I would say it is indeed a very good one. I want to tell you categorically that as far as I'm concerned, this October 11
All right.
Who is the FCC candidate has been tested, confirmed, and you will continue to do this.
Thank you, Temple. Let's move on to another caller quickly, and more messages, please. I meant to say. Take some messages on WhatsApp before we go on a commercial. This one here from Amy Branch says, President Tinubu in UK for vacation and to reflect on the work he did in Nigeria. Why are Nigerians like this? Everything abroad. He cannot go to tour in Tinapa, check refineries, how they are going. I think these people are full of lies in developing this country. God help us, Amy. Confidence says on WhatsApp, my families are back this morning and ready to vote. For Tony Okocha and INEC are playing the scripts written for them. Let them continue to act. Confidence in Lebedim from Ozuzu Echie. That's you. Ezi Aliko says, which one is not officially released? Please, INEC shouldn't cause more confusion in Rivers State. Because the question would be, if you're saying that it was not released, then how did RISIEC get it? Who gave it to RISIEC in INEC? Who was the person in INEC in that department who is in charge of that, who signed it and gave it to them? That would then be the question. And I think another important thing is, I was listening to it. The INEC says it's only got the order of... it only got the order that says elections, it should not release the register. RISIEC only got the order that elections must be conducted using the 2023 voter register. All right, let's wait for Saturday. Good morning. We'll take a commercial now.
You are tuned in to
Nigeria Info.